And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Jose Soriano.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Two-0. 2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This one in the air. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that batting average certainly stands out in a negative way. He just hasn't put it together all season long. The consistency hasn't been there. I think there's been some bad luck as well, and that can factor in at times. It can also get into your head. Ultimately, I know it's a disappointing campaign for him so far. I think it'd be really nice to see him turn things around and help out this club a little bit more. Stop focusing on his individual performance and focus on that W.
And the right-hander deals in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. The Orioles are looking very strong so far this season. Hit on the ground to short. Neto whips it across. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cowser checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and lifted in the air. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases, in there safely.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Center field, Moniak sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
In the air, right side, Kjerstad looks it away for the out. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mickey Moniak.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Counts 1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And now the count is even. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, 2 ball. Spin, throw, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Gary Sanchez. Soriano goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Soriano back to work.
Hey! Ball.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Ball to strike. The pitch. 2-1 to Sanchez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Kjerstad launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty, and it remains 2-2. Inside, almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hit in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Throw to first. Kjerstad dives back in safely. And now Jackson Holliday drops a bunt down the first base side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Inside
ball
and
one.
it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets under it and pops it up. Rengifo. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That smash towards center. Diving, makes the grab. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Rodriguez ready to fire now. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 4 in the win last night. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
O'Hoppe, the base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels.
Come on, Mickey.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. There's a strike.
Well, we call that
0-1's the count.
keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next
Ball
pitch
back
is outside. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Bouncer to second. On to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. That's in there. Strike one. And that's in for a strike. This to third, but it kicks foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One down. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. Puts a bunt down. Shanuel. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Mullins headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Ryan.
And here is Ryan Noda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. That one inside, ball three. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll do it again. Popped up. Westberg under it. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over. The batter now, Kevin Newman. And takes low for ball one. And a strike. Next offering is downstairs. This one popped up. Henderson settles under this one, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Heston Kjerstad. And a strike in there.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Boils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one popped up right side. Shanuel brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Number 57 appears to be getting loose. Suarez warming up as well. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's too low. Ball 2. That clips the corner. And that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson takes over on the mound.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So a man at first. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Anderson, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Bunts it in the air. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Into center. Moniak makes the grab on the run. And the Orioles leave one. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And first offering is fouled off. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that chops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
To third. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, one thing you expect from your man on the hot corner is a strong arm. On display right there as he makes the diving stop. Throws from the knees to start a double play. Wow.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Anderson back to work. That's inside. Westberg in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Next offering misses, 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
3 balls, 2
That's
strikes.
outside, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. And that drops in for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Two down, nobody on. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Neto makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And next for LA. Mickey Moniak. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
O'Hoppe, the lead runner out at second. Ward over at first with one away. And that's a strike. Swings and he breaks his bat. Save!
Deep dig.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Now a chance for Ryan Noda.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, right field, Noda coming on. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So up next, Heston Kjerstad. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Neto for one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kjerstad off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. First pitch just misses. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And misses inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
We got full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
All one.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The Angels trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. His 4th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez out of the game, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Keegan Aiken gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to first, O'Hearn. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's 2 for 2. First offering and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
2 balls, no strike.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. His home and away splits there. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. O'Hoppe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to short. They get the force. That is the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Hans Kraus, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And now one away.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Newman tosses to first. Close play against the speedy runner.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. I tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Yeah, the batter now, Colton Cowser. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Line drive. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
There's a strike. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now Zach Neto, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Inside, ball 1.
The Halos down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Ryan Noda. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Neto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball is outside.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Tying run at the plate. And that's down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Kevin Newman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Angels. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Coming on for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. Angels leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Hans Kraus.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just missed. Kraus, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball, right field. And out number one on the grab.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 3.
Come on, Los Angeles.
First
Ball, that's
pitch,
it.
and he just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
two.
Into center and a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's
1-1.
all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Rengifo makes the play. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good late
0-1's the
sink
count.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. One left for the Orioles, and the score stays 3-1. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the
strike.
feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rengifo batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground to third, Westberg. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Designated hitter, Jorge.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 57.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silson getting ready to go. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. A little bit low.
That's low.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Right side. Rengifo. Over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
And here is Jordan Westberg.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it looks like trouble. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Westberg around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4. So, man aboard. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two gone now.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Angels 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Gregory Soto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Taylor.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. This ball's chopped on the ground. O'Hearn. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Center fielder, Mickey.
Angels down to their final out. Now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Orioles leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Zach Neto. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Moniak at second with 2 down. Ripped to right. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.